Hey Keiko, welcome, 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 welcome. Trying to remember how to download these. I'm just gonna get the basics of just like walking, idle, um, maybe a sit if they have that. Um, Give me a sec. I'm just gonna hit download and see what happens. But I don't know if it's gonna open up stuff. So okay, download. Okay, cool. I got a walking FBX. It seems fine. So um, okay, idle. You just need the .anim file from it, I think. Yeah. I just need an idle. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I think we have to do FBX for Unity. I think that helped. Okay, probably just a falling, like fall in air for like the jump, like this. Uh, That's quite fun. If we had that, if they fell off the ship, that'd be pretty fun. I'll do jump, see what that gives us. Hey Kieran. Hey Debray. Hey Martina. I mean, I guess we could go for interesting. Imagine he went into this pose every time he jumped. Be pretty comical. I don't think we're gonna get a good one. It seems like his spine is being weird. This is probably the best one. I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. Download. Download. I would ask you something about VPOs in general for my final degree project. Sure. Ask away. Unless you want to do it in a less stream-based format. Okay, gonna get rid of this. And go find where all these are. Yep, walking. customer. Actually, let's put them in here. And show and explorer. We need to go back to Blender and file, export. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can get it from here. Okay, cool. Basically, my final degree project is about people and how to make it yourself, and I need to give context about what they are. But I noticed something when were EPOs born? Were you with Swift? Were you with Swift the first ones to use the term? Basically, the history of EPOs. As far as I know, yes, we were. Around 2021, 2022-ish. We were trying to come up with a name for what it was we were building. And that's roughly around the time that we were like, it's like virtual puppetry, but it's interactive, and we use it as a stream overlay. It's similar to vPro, which is virtual production. But it was used in conjunction with animated automata or animata. Why is it showing the code? I'm not looking at the code. I'm looking at this. Virtual broadcast environment. That's what it's called in Unreal circles. I either did or did not know that. You know what? What if I instead did this? How small did I make them in Unity? Like half. Like half. I'm scaling them down in Blender. No, wait. Never mind. I did all the animations with the different ones, so fuck it. Fuck that. If there were predecessors of VPOs, oh yeah, like yeah, for sure. Like Code Miko, I think was doing stuff before I was. And there was a cool guy on YouTube that's like a blue alien that was doing stuff in Unreal that was like creating a virtual show. I think they were like in a stream format. And then there was Castlehead who was doing it kind of like in a 2D setting, I think using Character Animator to switch scenes and like puppet his like superhero villain character. All right. We need to make sure that there we go. Okay. If I do this, call this animator animata, unless that's what this is. Oh, an old one. Let's do this. All right. Idle. box model, this one. Then grab idle. Oh, he doesn't really have a run. Grab. I guess he needs a run. I'll just quickly grab a run. That'll do. Oh, then I have to go over to where it fucking downloaded to. All right, and then, nope, don't want to do that. All right, that's that. And jump. All right, and then on box admin rig, average create from this model, apply. And then in the scene, go to the animator, give them animator animata, and then box this one. Scenes. Play. All right. Apparently he has lights on him for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason. It's the reason that I did this. I'm exporting him again from Blender. Why was he moving though? Okay, they don't loop, but he also like moves way forward. Oh, I didn't put in place, did I? Did I put in place for the run? Or did I mess up? Nope. Loop. I wish it just automatically looped. Like, most of the animals that you want are gonna loop. But I guess maybe. It depends on your game. I wish loop wasn't opt-in though. Okay. Then we can go here and we can go to setting. And damn it. Follow a loop right here. Setting. Setting pose. Setting pose. All right, back to game play. Okay, I'm back in into the streams with game engines. I heard about her. She's an AI, but not entirely sure of what kind and how it works. She was originally designed for playing the game Osu and beating the fastest player. She can read Twitch chat, control Discord, and the computer. When she games, she sings too. She's just basically an AI that reads and responds to chat, but it's quite impressive. She's an AI VTuber. That sounds like an incredibly programmed AIG. It's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty crazy. However, her not being perfect creates the attention. Oh, okay. If you're looking for specifically game engine powered streams pre-Vipo era, then I think you're looking at CodeMiko, who makes their own stuff. People who use existing games and did custom stuff inside them or streamed them in creative ways. Pretty much this is what I'm looking for, as I probably have to give context and mention people who try to do game engine streams and similar. Yeah, if you want, there's also like Enemy 64 or Byte. There's Mordecai and Flyan and Mordecai, Flyan, Tajiro moved to Godot after having done it in OBS, and he was maybe using Sammy. I'm not sure. There's these weren't pre-Vipo for a bunch of them. Byte was doing stuff before we chatted. Yeah, there's Machinimas as well. Might be a little fast. Maybe a little fast. Oh, Machinimas were earlier than the 2010s. I went to university in 2006. We were watching Red versus Blue in 2006. 2007. And so Red versus Blue was already well established by then. And they weren't the first Machinima out there. Red versus Blue had to have its own video hosting service before YouTube came along. Yeah. Yeah, but if you wanted where I was inspired from, it's a combo of like film VFX animatronics combined with machinima combined with VTubing together. Like, I looked up the kind of like remote control devices that they had for, you know, puppeteering stuff, and it was like, it looked like a big RC, like what you would see for people who like pilot like vehicles and stuff. Like they were doing it remotely if they weren't manipulating it by hand, like hand puppetry style. And I was like, that's just a really overly complicated version of a gamepad I have sitting on the desk next to me. Could I map the similar sort of like, you know, thumbstick stuff that they would do for that? And it was like, yes, you can. ha ha ha. Yeah, his run is too fast. I figured Martina was trying to get those. Is he too tall? Should he be smaller? How small should he be? Would it be funny if he was like this tall? Tiny. Should be a little guy. So this is for guest, like people guest coming on as guests. So I don't know, like still have the same jump height. Got you. Should be smaller than a mod. They're not going to be smaller than a mod. To clarify, this is for this is for people who would be joining that would be like comparable to Swift and I, but they just don't have their custom character modeled and made yet. It is kind of funny if they're a little guy, though. So maybe now that the size would make sense for like 2. I should experiment with root motion. So the characters don't look like they're sliding around anymore. Their collider's gonna be just as big though. Isn't it? Oh, they scale pretty okay. It's just one of those unboxing streams. Let you check something. If you're trying to join the game, good luck. He's got a particle effect on him I need to remove. Does this show up in the Discord? In which Discord? Do you mean in the Chrome? In the in the Discord. Interesting. I see. I see what you're saying. I see what you are saying. It does not. Oh, nothing's turned up, does it? Interesting. Safety measure? Rosie did a message like that yesterday. Rosie's one was saying quote saving system would be fun. I didn't see it. Maybe it just barked. Fun. Okay, I gotta get the eyebrows and the blinking and stuff and shit working then. And mouth opening based on the voice, I guess. Hey, look, I'm basically doing a tutorial. A very sleepy tutorial. A dry run. I should have realized that's what I was doing. Oh dear. I should have realized that's what I've been doing the whole time. Don't judge me. I'm not really. I didn't do it through from scratch, so it's very much not. Link object. Mouth object. Would that be the bone or would that be the... Mm, mm, mm. Add an empty, call it voice. Move it up to face motion. Add a audio. What's it called? Audio level tracker. Target. Okay, so we want to target we want to target the voice property on the puppet, I think. How would I get that? Not that. Oh, here we go. Animata puppet property voice level. Yeah, there we go. Okay, come up here. I'm skipping over a lot. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. It's not working. Voice. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's working here. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Does it need to be the bone? Shouldn't have to be, but maybe. Do 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 dum bum. Okay, let's do it from startup. Audio level tracker is on voice. Ba, 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 ba. It should be ba-bang, but it's not. Ba. It's doing everything that it needs to. Mouth open is sending the network thing, showing that it should be open. The only thing it isn't doing is changing the mouth. Baba is no. Maybe I should just add like what the result of like some Unity events, what the result of a mouth open would be. Oh, look, I think I was in the midst of making something here where it was like, okay, the animated puppet is just a base thing. And then yeah. Grabs voice. It's not actually doing anything. The ancient comments. What did you read? What did you see? I don't know what you saw. Um, okay, so we want if mouth state. It's true. We want it to do some sort of Unity event for true for mouth open. Else. I have no memory of this place. It has semi-memory. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so voice settings. I bet I was using this for something. Do event. Any reference to this? Yeah. Do event. No idea. No idea. All right, voice level. Mouth open. Are you telling me there's something for that? Where? I've been here before. Is it just this? No. You're telling me there was a Unity event. This is BOE expression. This is different. Current document. Get out of here. I was on this one. Control find. Mouth open. You lied to me. Public Unity event. Mouth be open. Dot invoke. Right? And then can you guys hear the shower? Just because like the noise gate has been turned off, so I'm just checking. No, good. All right. I gotta tidy some of this code and inspector shit up. It's super messy, and it's annoying the shit out of me how messy I did it. Scramble, stop shaking. Scramble, stop talking. All right. So I wonder if we could just do like can I just make the scale bigger? No. You're kidding me. What if I just do this? Is that changing its parent? Interesting. No, that would be set parent. Very interesting. I gave you its mouth instead. Yeah, skin mesh render. Yeah. Yeah, so if I made it like white. Then whatever material this is. Box spot. Alright. What you gonna do now? You gonna light up? You gonna be white? Ba ba ba. Yeah, you are. Okay, now we can tell that it's talking. I'm talking. It's not very good, but it works. Yay. Alright, eyebrows next. You call it a victory. I call it a victory as well. We gotta get eyebrows. What's the best way to do eyebrows? Guest mirror. Probably what I'm gonna have to do is, did I stop showing you guys Blender? Studio mode. Spec sender. Yeah, stop showing you guys Blender. Here's Blender. So brow down. Angie. Oh, the evil now. Yeah. I think it's just brow down, but it might be brow down left and brow down right. Feck. It's probably, I need to look up what the R-Kit shapes are. Okay, I'm not showing this anyway. Okay, R-Kit shapes. Find brow down. Yeah, brow down left, brow down right. All right, let's do that. Fuck it. Brow down left. And then, okay, and then duplicate that. Okay, bring this up and then do a new shape. New shape from mix. So this is brow down right. And then we select all of this and we go modeling, layout, object. Wait, no, this vertex, propagate, blend from shape, blend from shape. All right, so that's right and left. And then do the same thing here, vertex, and from shape, basis. All right, so now we have brow down left, brow down right. File, export, FBX. Do it. Can you just have my modeling knowledge, please, without the hours of practice? Nope. My modeling knowledge is not that good. Honestly. I've done it for a long time, but I've plateaued a long time ago. Okay, so brow index 1 and 2 is based on this eyebrows. I think this is 1 and 2. This might be 0 and 1 actually. This is probably 0 and 1 now. So he's got the brow down blend shapes on him now. And if we go back to guess mirror, the brow index I think determines which blend shape it is. So it'd be his 0 and 1. I think. I'm going based on pure guesswork and vibes because this is past Doig's sanity. Pointing at this. Yeah, so if we go to the game and we play exit prefab mode, do this, and I hold the eyebrow button. Yep. Hi, Swifty. I'm mad at you. Thanks. I've got the voice working with the white thing lighting up and the eyebrows. I don't have blinking yet.
Amazing look.
But I will.
Yeah. Incredible.
Not bad for an hour.
Pretty awesome for an hour.
Jump around. I don't know how tall to make them. I have an instinct to make them slightly shorter. What do you think? What do you think?
I think that's fine.
You can pick up things and throw them.
Very cool.
This is one of the first features I built when I made the first Vipo, was to be angry. It was the first thing I made my character do. Was trigger eyebrows. How you doing? Okay. How's it? Did you shower? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Want to go for a walk? Can I go for a walk at 12? I want to get his blinkings working. I'm on a roll.
Okay. It's just because I've got like 4 hours before.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will be ready to walk at 12. I'll end 5 minutes before and ready to walk at 12. That gives you 50 minutes to dry, get dressed, and be ready. You're not ready. You don't even have socks on.
That's the only thing I need.
Is the only, and a coat. I'll be ready. I'm almost done. How long have I been streaming for? I've only been streaming an hour and 13.
That's not my fault.
That is not your fault. Oh, we need to get their camera working. Why don't they have a camera? I watched a video someone made for a thing called Traversal something. Traversal Pro. So they made a Unity asset and they had put a Cinemachine camera on their player, but what they'd done was they'd had they had like a main prefab object, and then they had their character under that, and then their Cinemachine character under that like topmost object, so that they could just drag and drop that shit into the scene and it worked. And I was like, fuck. That's a really good idea. That's an insanely good idea. And so I'm probably going to adopt that at some point in the future, because I have a character spawn in, and then I have written a whole bunch of programming to be like, okay, now spawn in this thing that you need that can't be bound to the transform of the main parent because it needs to move by itself. Could have just dragged a camera, just fucking drag and drop. Could have just been drag and drop. So angry. Is Box-chan a new original character? Or are they from something / for someone? They are a tutorial character I created that was going to let people go through and make their own VPOs. Look, they got a little Dogswift stamp on their ass. I made it so that we could go through the tutorial and people would have an asset that they could be like, okay, drag and drop and put it into your project. Okay, now you can get it moving around. And I figured that I could use it. It's even the VPO Discord mascot. I think that was Kieran did that. But yes. Yes. Sounds like that game where there's a train that ran but couldn't get it to move right, so they put an NPC model under the map that runs on a track and is attached to the train on the map. Nope, me. Okay, it was Martina. That was Martina. It's all Martina. Everything leads back to Rome, which is Martina. That's really funny. The opening tram sequence. Yeah, that's funny. It's like, we're only ever going to have to use this once. Twice. Maybe they just kept using it as a joke. Right. We want them to blink, right? So we could do that. We could do that right now. I blink left. Again. I blink right. Don't ask me why the mesh moves when I do this. I don't know. You blinky. All right. Object mode. Select everything. X, export. And then back to Unity. Okay, so now the eye should have I blink. I blink. And that should be possible to blink name. I blink left. Blink object is eyes. Blink blend. It's probably. I only ever had it on one. So he might only wink. He's not doing it. Why are you not blinking? Why are you not blinking? Blink. Blink, damn you. Blink. 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 All right, hang on. Blink. Blink, 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 blink. Hook on public is blink. Blink. Oh, it's done through the animator. All right. Okay, for expediency, for today, because I'd want to change this. Basically, what I want to do eventually is have this Animata Puppet be like a base class that basically handles, if you are blinking, good to know, I'll tell the network. And then I'm going to create another set of scripts that is like like they derive, I think it's inherit, that's the word. They inherit from this Animata Puppet base class, and then basically has a list of classes that goes, what happened if you blink? What happened if you talk? What happened if you eyebrow? And then that will handle how it actually affects the character. And those will probably be like, you know, Swift Puppet does this when blink, and therefore we don't have. What happened Yeah. But for now, what we'll probably do is, yeah, game object blink shape. Get blink number. Check blink. A lot of this stuff will need to get stripped out. Yeah, because some people's characters, they might change a texture. Some people's characters, and they might like use the animator. Some people's characters might want to, I don't know, rip their head off when they blink. I don't know. Maybe they blink on the inside. Our character, for now, does, what are you? Eyebrows. Eyebrows, blink shape, box eyes. So is it blink shape is okay. If blinking, blink shape dot get component skinned mesh renderer, and then dot set blend shape weight, and then the index would be I need to stop doing that. It's freaking me out. I keep minimizing Unity and there's something behind that's not being shown to you guys, but I'm seeing it that you shouldn't see, and it's freaking me out. It's like it's something in clip. Secrets, yeah. Yeah, blink. I think it's blink blend in the settings. Let's bring this back. Blink settings, blink blend. Float value 100. Blink shape. All right. Save. I like the Kitco's like, yes, that's how you should do it. And I'm like, yeah, eventually. Or not eventually. Tomorrow, just not today. Are we going to have winking? Are we going to have winking? Yep. Wink. You got a winky face. Do, 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 do. Wah, wah. There's a thumbnail for you, Martina. There you go. All right, so we got the character jumping, we got the character running around, we got the character sitting, we got the character idling, we got the character. Well, yesterday we got the character looking around, we got the winking, we got the eyebrows, and we got the mouth thingy. I think why you are raccoon. I want to be a raccoon. The raccoon is just a drawing I did of my D&D character. And people liked it when I put it on screen, so it's there. I don't have a 2D version drawing good one for my bear avatar. Oh, we need to take off the blue trail. That's for the snow stuff, and this character doesn't need to do that, so where are you? Snow pusher. Get out of here. Lattice. That's fun. Time check. You're right. You're right. I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted with the animations in. They all seem to be working. Oh, the last thing I would need to do is like arms raised for just that button. And I guess the blinking properly working. Oh, last thing to check, I guess, is okay, we got time. I just wanted to see whether the character works over the network. I can hit build and go and get clothes on and then come back and check it. That's what I'm gonna do. But before I do that, I need to couch, make sure that it loads as a client player. And all right. File build settings, build, local test build. All right. I will be right back while that builds. I'm dressed and it's still not done. Oh no. I might have to test this later. No, it's done. No, it's not done. It's almost done. You got the raid speaks button ready. Awesome. Wait, you have a raid button that's just specifically for different people. I think I knew that, yeah. That's awesome. Do they all have their icons? I think you've shown me that. My brain is giving me information. That's fun. Do you know? Okay, running the test build. I'm doing okay. We're making like a default player character for testing multiplayer. So this is gonna host. Ta-da! And then I can move around, and then play and be a client. But remember to choose the guest character. Client. Aw. Looky, looky. Okay, eyebrows don't work, but the mouth does. The eyebrows don't. Okay. And the blinking just has stopped working. Fun. I do know. I do know. Why has the blink stopped working? I guess it's not networking or something. It must not be networked, and therefore it doesn't work on either because it's trying to do like a command thing. Okay, I get it. I understand. All right. Okay. Beep. Beep. I wonder, is it networked or is it picking it up on the host? Who knows? All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. May the rest of your day be filled with adventure. Goodbye.